And yeah, if you're familiar at all with the world of content creation, you consume content, you watch content, you make content, then most likely you've probably heard of the Elgato Stream Deck. Now, when it first came out in, okay, I forgot what year exactly it came out, but when it first released, it's targeted towards a really niche market, not just for streamers, but it's actually more advantageous for someone who needs macro keys. Video editors, for one. Haven't used macro keys in my workflow in video editing, but yeah, basically any workflow where you can take advantage of additional keys, macro keys in this case, it's really, it's a real game changer to some setups. Again, niche market, but they cost hundreds of dollars. I remember like the first, because I believe they released like mini and XL versions of the Stream Deck. Yeah, basically those go for hundreds of dollars. And at that price, it might be worth it. If your workflow, well, it enhances your workflow. Again, they cost hundreds of dollars. So leading to today's video. So when this company from China reached out to me, and this is probably a company that this is your first time hearing about them, VSDinside. So it turns out they specialize mainly in these stream docks, which is, well, basically a budget version of Elgato Stream Deck series. And they sent me their, I believe this is the N1, the Stream Dock N1, and then the Stream Dock M18. And they're both currently on sale right now for $79.99 and $59.99, which is way more affordable compared to the Stream Deck. And yeah, quite excited for this one because honestly, I wanted to try it for a long time, the Stream Deck, mainly because I stream a lot recently, and yeah, mainly for changing scenes and shit. I'm not sure, I might incorporate it into my workflow when it comes to editing videos, but for now, the only like advantage, at least for me, is for streaming. And again, I'm quite excited. We'll see what this is about. So this is the N1. Looks more of a traditional like numpad, a separate numpad that you would put beside next to like a 65% keyboard or something similar to that. And this resembles more of the like, well, OG Stream Deck. So the M18, and I can't remember if I requested for a certain color option, but you can buy both of these in white and black. And yeah, let's get on with unboxing these two. And of course, shout out to VSDinside for sending both of these to me for a video review, whatever you want to call this. Yeah, let's get on with it. So first, let's unbox the more traditional looking, well, Stream Deck, basically. So this is the M18 Stream Dock. So that's basically what's on the box, on the front, on the side, on the back. Yeah. Create your imagination. And okay, not sure what this was for. It's kind of like shaped to what the actual product would be, but for some reason it's not like there, or I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, VSDinside, warranty card, and there we have the actual unit itself. Ooh, it's actually nice. Feedback of the buttons, it's fine. Feels membraney. These additional buttons though are nice and clicky. And it says here VSDinside. I feel like this glows, like this is an LED strip on the side here. So it does have a stand. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, you put it like that and you put it on your desk like this. And that's nice. Like changing scenes, like macros, and again, video editing. I'm so sorry. I know that there's probably a lot more applications than streaming and video editing for this product. I'm just not aware of it. But yeah, looks pretty nice so far in terms of build. Seems solid for the most part. And we do have a Type-C port here on the inside here. And yeah, very nice so far. So that's the M18. Actually, let's see what else is inside the box. And yeah, an instruction manual. And a very nice braided Type-A to Type-C cable. Very nice, and that's pretty much it. So sorry about the chicken, Mina. It's annoying, I know. Why are you tilaoking at this time of the day? Take note, it's 12 p.m. right now as of making this video. Now unboxing the N1. And then the product itself do have a times and a multiply symbol here, which should be programmable to other functions. We do have a, okay, I didn't know this was a button. So a volume wheel, which I think you can customize it to other functions, of course. And yeah, I didn't know it was a button. So like instantly muting, very nice. Screen, a mini screen if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if this is a touch screen. We'll see in a bit. But yeah, we basically have 15 macro keys here, or 15 buttons. And for this one, pretty much the same. Yeah, 15 buttons for this one. So there we have them side by side. And then of course the very nice Type A to Type C cable. And that's pretty much what's inside the box for these two tiny things. Okay, we have the N1 on the left side and the M18 on the right side. Both the color white variants, obviously. Again, I'm so sorry. The fucking timing of that is insane though. I'm like pausing every now and then because this freaking chicken is so, I love it. Yeah, the N1 definitely feels way more solid compared to this. But at least with the M18, you can actually adjust it to which orientation. Like you can just put it flat on your desk, or if you want, of course, you can put it to like this. So there's one level a bit inclined, well, the more inclined option, and then just like that. So basically I have two levels for inclined here. Again, thank you so much. And with this one, there's obviously like no other option here. Like maybe, yeah, your keyboard, and you can just put this beside it. You're streaming and shit. Or maybe you just need, well, basically just additional buttons where you can put actual icons. And of course, a good thing about this is you can assign like app functions, or well, basically open apps just by pressing the buttons here, which is very nice. Like for example, if I just want to fire up OBS, and I'm good. And of course, switching scenes in like OBS, which actually what I've been doing, at least when I'm streaming, is I actually set it up for OBS for the shortcut. So I have Alt 1, 2, 3 for my 3 scenes in OBS, and maybe that would encourage me to put more scenes or customize more scenes when I'm streaming. But for now, let's plug this up. And actually, I'm not sure if you can use them both at the same time. Ooh, that's very bright that my camera isn't even like picking up what the icons look like. But as of now, oh, that is nice. So by default, it's actually like, actually wait. So I do have the program here of VSDinside. Okay, so I'm gonna share the software experience in a bit. I guess for now, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually adjust the brightness on the actual keys here. Okay, so that should be more visible now, and that actually looks quite nice, bro. And the cool thing is, there is actually like an animation here wherein if you, well, for example, press this, it actually like it kind of like simulates when you're pressing something, and like the icons become smaller if you press it. So that's a nice touch. And we have a volume control here, very nice. Oh, very nice. And of course mute. Okay, so this is currently shut up, so you can actually adjust the brightness of the, well, icons themselves, or the display. I'm not sure how to call it, but turns out this is not a touchscreen, this upper portion here. So basically this just so the icons here show you what function there is for the two buttons up here. So currently it's up and down to cycle through your different icons and whatever the hell you want to customize with this. And I'm currently loving it. I haven't like used it much, but that is actually really cool. Like I'm gonna like mess with this. The knob has a very satisfying feedback. It actually feels quality and feels like metal. I think so, but yeah. And let's plug in the M18 and plug it in. Damn, bro. LEDs immediately light up, huh? Okay, like right away, the quality of like the display here, like on the icons here on the M18, is you can tell it's worse compared to the quality here, which I guess yes. Would of course warrant the price difference on this. But the thing with the M18, it does have like RGB LEDs here. If you're into that game, Real 5. Okay, that's actually really cool. The animation is shit. But the thing is, oh my god, man. Okay, it's really cool. Like, there's no denying it. That's really cool. But the quality, like, if you can see it in person, like comparing it side by side to the N1, this is significantly like worse. Not by a lot, but you can definitely tell like the quality of the icons display here on the N1 is way better compared to this one on the M18. And of course, that's just right off the bat. You can actually access your different grabs or PC, which is Berna. So okay, so it automatically, if you press any of the icons here, like for example, shortcut to YouTube here, it launches Chrome immediately and opens YouTube, which is like for the lazy people, this is definitely like a godsend. But of course, the other shiz here. So to dim, let's actually dim the display on this. So yeah, and of course, raise the brightness. That's really freaking bright, bro. So it also dims at the same time the LEDs here on the side. So yeah, that's the M18 and the N1. So I'm just gonna play around with both of these for a while. I'm not sure how long, but yeah, loving these two so far. So yeah, update you guys in a bit. And we are back, Mina, and I'm just gonna be completely honest here. I'm well fucking hyped by this products. I mean, not in terms of like the functionality. Like functionality, it's pretty much limitless. But the customizability, I'm really freaking surprised. Like, look at this shit, man. That's the two babies and you know, a GIF. You can actually put a GIF on each individual buttons, and of course you can put your own shits here, and yeah, just pretty much customize it to however you want it. Pretty much the same goes for this one. Again, the main difference for these two is obviously like this is something you actually like prop up and like make it stand on its own. But the trade-off is also with this being cheaper. Actually, I'm gonna lower the brightness a little. So yeah, basically I've set up Tifa to be the lowering the brightness and Erit to be, well, increasing the brightness. I don't know how that's my logic, mainly because, well, Tifa's hair is like really black and Erit's like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but basically the main trade-off here for the M18 is that the display here, or yeah, basically the quality of the LCD here is really significantly worse compared to this one. Like in terms of comparing, this is kind of like an AMOLED, a really good high-end AMOLED, and this is like an okay LCD. So I'm just gonna put it side by side and hopefully you guys can see what I mean, like in terms of like the picture quality here. So yeah, basically that's the main trade-off, and obviously you don't have like a display here and an additional scroll knob, basically multifunctional knob, and it does actually have a button. So currently I have it set to mine for volume, so I can press it to mute it, and of course lower and increase the volume. You can pretty much go crazy with both of these. Like obviously I haven't like set up every one of the icons here. You can put of course like a calendar and pretty much just go wild with this. And as you can see, there's a lot of functionality here, and I kind of want to make a dedicated video for both of these, like long-term use. And yeah, this is just gonna be a first impressions and just the initial setup here. So the thing is, with the M18, at least so far in the settings here in the app, there's no option here. Well, I'm just gonna go to M18. There's like no option here to turn off the LEDs. Like, yeah, so you can see this, it does have like an LED strip here and like two separate LEDs here at the front. Yeah, but basically you can lower it just based on the brightness. It actually syncs it with the brightness of the display itself of the LCD. And there's pretty much no way to just turn off the LEDs altogether. At least I haven't found an option for that yet. But yeah, this is actually, oh my god, it's crazy, man. So for example, I can actually so I set up my face here my bitch ass face. So if I press it, it goes to my YouTube studio, which obviously you're not seeing any of that shit, even though I'm not really like earning a lot on YouTube right now. And other functionalities I've set up here is YouTube Music, Steam, Premiere, and Photoshop. And I can go here, so I can make another page basically. So this is mainly dedicated to OBS. So I've set up this button to open up OBS here on Mappa C. Of course, it's already running. And yeah, I've set up the 3 buttons here for the scene. So you basically like need to sync this up, or I don't know how I did it, but for some reason I did it. I might like discuss that in a different video, again in a more in-depth video. So this video is mainly for like first impression, so I can now easily change my scenes with among the 3 scenes here, and it's very responsive. Pretty much no delay basically with this shit. And of course I can go back to that page, and you can create multiple pages here in the app itself of VSD Craft. So yeah, you can cycle through the different pages here, add more pages. Like for example, if you have different workflows, like for example, you might use the scene as your main one. So my number 1 here is like basically when I'm just chilling or whatever. This is for when I'm streaming. Obviously, like I might add more functionalities here. And the third one, maybe you're a video editor who would like to add like macro keys basically to this, and it's actually pretty cool. Like one of the things that you can actually do here is you can put so as you can see here, actually I'm just gonna drag this here. So I'm kind of annoyed because for example, if you want to, like, let's say just double click to have a function added, it automatically goes to the top part. So this button here for the N1 at least, and you have to like drag it from that, although it's like fairly easy. But I wish they could have made it so it actually starts off here on the bottoms themselves and not on the display here. Again, I'm so sorry, but yeah, basically now you can go here and of course cycle through the different apps that you have on your PC. For this one, you can set it for like a click or a long press, and you can put in here like keystrokes if you want, different like functionalities and shit. Basically like a legit macro. You can also use it for gaming, of course. And yeah, pretty much just like your imagination is the limit, or I'm not really sure, but yeah, basically you can just go wild with this. There's a lot of things there that I haven't explored yet. I just got too fucking sidetracked, and I love the N1 mainly because of how good quality. It's kind of like insane. Like I would say similar to like a quality of a decent smartphone display here. So as you can see, the quality of Zibebe, Tifa, and Earth. I'm just gonna lower the brightness so you can see it better. But yeah, that quality is really good. So spending, I guess, an additional $20 to go for the N1 with the addition of the display here and then the knob, I would say it's worth it. Of course, obviously, if you just want like functionality and you don't really care about all that shit, then just go for the basic M18. At least that's how I would describe the M18 here. But basically, that's just the surface of this. If you see yourself like taking advantage of this, like with a lot of things that you want to do, like, I'm not sure, but you can do like pretty much anything with this, and it's quite insane. I thought from the price initially that they would sacrifice on functionality and customizability, but turns out VSDinside, bruh, they went all out with this one. And just goes to show, if there's an expensive version like the Elgato Stream Deck, I'm not sure if this is better, as I obviously haven't tried the Stream Deck, but it's way more affordable, and the functionality is, I would say, basically offers the same as with the Stream Deck. So again, much appreciated. Thank you for the opportunity for this, VSDinside. Your products are awesome so far. And yeah, I'll be doing definitely a dedicated video. Well, I just mainly see myself using the N1 just because of the quality of the display here is so good. Not to say that this is bad, but like if you're going to compare them side by side, the quality of the LED, the LCDs, I don't know. This one is definitely, for me, like the extra 20 bucks on this is worth it. Actually, in terms of like the functionality, you don't even like need to, like for example here for Steam, or pretty much anything here, you can pretty much just replace this by holding down or clicking actually this gear icon, and you can customize it, pick your own fucking icons and pictures, and just go wild with it. And for example, you want to customize it with whatever picture you want, you can actually crop it, and once you've selected the picture, you can crop it or adjust the shiz here. And I'm just gonna, like, because of my OCD, I'm just gonna put it 150 by 150, click OK, and yeah, just like that, you have Pacha for fucking shortcut to Steam. So yeah, these are really freaking awesome. I'm really saying that because I can actually like customize the icons and shit. If you guys are interested, I'll leave the links in the description. If you guys also like want to invest in equipment like this, for me it's worth it, especially if you go for the extra like $20 for this one. Again, much appreciated to VSDinside for sending this to me for videos. Definitely I'm gonna make more content out of these. So if you think that this is lacking, this is just the first impressions video. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, leave a like if you like this video, consider subscribing if you like my content, and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. So yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Peace out, mga